Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. And if you're returning, it's great to see you back. In this video, I'm off to Tokyo for the weekend to see my daughter. I'm meeting my online Japanese sensei and she's going to show me a couple of sites in Tokyo. And also we're going to see a couple of local summer festivals which are held in the community. They're absolutely totally amazing. So let's get going. I left booking my ticket to Tokyo a little bit late and most of the seats were taken in the normal class, so I've treated myself to a seat in the business class, or what it's called, the green car. The seats are a little bit bigger and the space you have is bigger as well, so it's a little bit more comfortable, but I'm not sure if it's worth the extra 3,000 yen. Anyway, it's such a lovely day today, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to see Mount Fuji. The Japanese call it Fuji-san. And there she is, just peeking up from the clouds at the bottom. So what makes Mount Fuji so special? It's the tallest mountain in Japan and it stands at 3,776 meters high. But Mount Fuji just isn't a pretty face. It's actually a volcano and it's technically still active, though the last eruption was back in 1707 and people have been climbing it for centuries. I'm getting off at Shinagawa because it's actually a easier trip for me to get to my daughter. But before I go see my daughter, I'm meeting up with my Japanese sensei. I do online lessons with her once a week and she's been so helpful regards to my pronunciation. So I'm looking forward to meeting her in person instead of on a screen. If you've booked your Shinkansen ticket online, like I did, you'll probably have a QR code on your phone instead of a paper ticket. Don't worry, because it's really easy. All you need to do is scan your QR code at the gate. Just hold your phone over the scanner, screen facing down, and the gate will open. Super quick and simple. In front of me is the Kyu-Teito-Kyun date, the only remaining part of the once grand shogun mausoleum built in 1632. The rest was lost in 1945 bombing. We're now in the Zojoji Temple grounds. Zojoji Temple was moved to Shiba in 1598 due to the expansion of the Edo Castle. These little stone figures with red hats are called Jizo statues, protectors of children and travellers. Many parents place red bibs or hats to honour babies they've lost. You'll often see them in cemeteries near temples or even on a quiet country road. We made our way to Keio University where we're going to have afternoon tea. Here's a statue of Yukichi Fukuza. He is the founder of Keio University and he's on the old 10,000 yen note. The beautiful stained glass was in Keio University's old library and this is where we went to have our afternoon tea. And it was absolutely beautiful. During the summer, Japan has quite a number of festivals, and when we're leaving the university, going back to the train station, we came across this one. I was absolutely amazed. They were so good. We had to stop and listen for a while. It was so lovely catching up with my Japanese sensei and to actually meet her in person as well. So until next time. When I went to see my daughter, just down the road from her, there was a community event on. It was their summer festival. I wanted to have a look and just get a feel of the atmosphere. It was actually very busy, and these are community events, so it's the houses around within a certain area. Now, they do a special dance as well, and they go round in a circle doing this dance. So you might be wondering, what's this dance all about? Well, I was. and it's a Don Odori dance, and literally means a bon dance. One thing that you've got to be careful of when you're in Japan during the summer is the insect bites. So we had some issues, and my daughter got these big welts on her legs, so we're in the chemist to get some insect bite cream. It's to try and stop that horrid itch you get after being bitten. I've been lucky so far, I haven't had any bites. Maybe it's because my skin could be a bit tougher than my young daughter's. So that was 1,060 yen. The evenings are a little bit cooler, but it's about 28, 29 degrees and it's still quite humid. But we decided to go for a little walk and see what we can find for dinner. We came across this ramen shop that looked quite nice. And I don't usually eat ramen by myself because there were so many noodles, but since I'm with my daughter, she'll eat some of my noodles, so we thought we'd give it a go. So what you do, it's one of these shops that you put your money in first and then you choose what you want and you get tickets. On the counter there's always some extra spices if you want to add to the ramen broth. The ramen was so tasty, so I got a spicy one and it was a small size and it had pork slices in it as well and some cabbage and spring onions, and we also got some steamed gyoza and it was absolutely delicious. The noodles were so fresh and you could tell that they'd been made that morning. The price for the 2 ramen and the gyoza was just over 2,000 yen. So the next day we had quite a late start. So we're going out kind of semi-evening to Jiyogaoka Nori Bonodori Festival. So it's a dancing festival and the dancing kicks off around sunset, which is at 6:30. Takes around an hour and 15 minutes to get there. And it's just in front of the train station, so we don't have to walk too far after that. The travel card that I use is the Suica card, and since I've got an Apple iPhone, I have it attached to my phone. So you just download an app and you can add money to it when you run low, so it's pretty convenient. We wanted to have a look around before going to the festival, and we came out of the opposite side of where the festival was from the train station. It seemed like quite a nice area. It was quite family orientated, lots of children, and we did see quite a few dogs around in their pushchairs. I always like to stop by real estate agent shops to have a look at what is available to rent and to buy in the area. So by train from Shinjuku, it takes around 25 minutes. That's on the express train. When we reached the festival, it was in full swing. People in yukata circling the yagura dancing to the traditional festival music. It's part of a bigger event called Obon, which is a Japanese festival to honour the spirits of ancestors. Every summer, families come together to welcome back the souls of the loved ones who've passed away. Bonodori is a dance of remembrance. It's joyful, rhythmic, and open to everyone. The moves are simple and repeated in a circle around a tower called Yagura. This is where the musicians play. As the night progressed, more and more people started dancing. We decided to get a cup of tea and a cake, and we discussed about the healthy options there.
Okay, so it's got fruit, so it's okay to eat.
Yes, it's got fruit.
Oh. This also has fruit, so this is healthy.
Yeah, so I can have some of that too.
It's okay. We've also got another healthy item.
Fruit.
Fruit.
Fruitcake. We've got water.
Okay.
So the time we finished our cup of tea and our healthy option of dessert, we went to the train station to get a train back home. The event had finished and most of the people had dispersed, so there weren't many crowds around. There was a bit of a queue for the bus, but nothing unmanageable. So this is about half an hour after the event had finished. It's my final day in Tokyo, so I thought we would go out for lunch. We took a train to Osaka, which is about 30 minutes away from Shinjuku by train. And we found this lovely Chinese restaurant. The food in the windows had all these different types of dumplings, so we thought we'd give it a go. The menu does look quite nice. We weren't overly hungry, so we didn't have to order a feast, but we wanted to try these dumplings. So in the end we ordered some braised pork and some dumplings. The braised pork was absolutely delicious. It really melted in your mouth. We also got some Chinese tea to go with our meal. It was actually a lovely restaurant. It wasn't too busy, but it wasn't that quiet either. And the service was really, really good. So that was pork and shrimp dumpling and a pork steamed bun. All very delicious. On our way back home we came across this art exhibition, so I thought we'd have a look. It's a pop-up art exhibition from Bombo Stars. So they're artists from Ghana. And there was a sign saying that you could take photos, which was pretty good, because most of the time you can't take photos at all. Have a look at their Instagram account. Unfortunately, my time in Tokyo has come to an end. I have to make my way back to Nagoya. I have to get ready to start the moving process because I have found a new apartment. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. In my next video, I'll be going through the cleaning process of what I need to do to get prepared. I have to go to the ward office and change my address. I have to put cancellations on my water and electricity, and then set up new water, electricity and gas for my new apartment. The real estate agent said that he'd forward me some information about a moving company that I can use. So I'm just waiting to hear from him regarding that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and comment, because I read all your comments and I really enjoy reading them. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, because it seems like around 70% of you watch the video but haven't subscribed. It will really help the channel. So until next time, see ya!